Hey guys, what's up, man? It's Tim Muriello here, fitness and supplement expert for I'llPumpYouUp.com. Guys, I got big old, tatted up Rich Piana here. What's up, man?
What up?
What up, boy?
What's up, everyone?
Hey, so we want to pick Rich's brain, man. Rich, how'd you get into this? How'd you get into bodybuilding? What happened in your life that made you this big old freaking tatted up freaking dude who you are today, man?
Well, unlike most people, actually, believe it or not, my mom was a competitive bodybuilder.
Your mom?
My mom.
Your mom was a competitive
When I was
bodybuilder.
like 5 years old, I was sitting on the bench with my little toys, playing with my toys while my mom was working out. You know, and I wasn't obviously into anything. I was into my toys, right?
That ain't fair. You already had an advantage, man. You freaking came out of the
drilled
womb
into
with
my head.
freaking a six-pack and muscles already.
It was drilled in my head. So one day I was playing with dolls, you know, and they were the He-Man dolls. Remember the He-Man dolls?
Yeah, yeah.
And then one day I looked up and I looked around and I was like, wait a minute. There's real fucking He-Man here walking around. So that's when it clicked, you know, and that's when I started watching people and analyzing. And, you know, I was in the gym from like 5 to 9, 10, and then around 11, I actually started kind of, you know, messing around, playing around, curling, working out. And by the time I was 13, I was on it. You know, I was working out every day, sometimes twice a day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at an early age, I was eating good and doing everything I could. So it was pretty crazy. You know, it was pretty.
That's awesome, man. So why did you stop competing? You know,
Why I
we've
stopped
seen a
competing?
lot of competition pictures. You know, you were huge. You look good. I mean, are you ever going to compete again, or why did you stop?
Yeah,
Or?
I'll never get on stage again.
Why?
I mean, I started competing at 15. So
15.
from 15 to 19, I did 13 shows. So as a teenager, I pretty much won every show there was. You know, then I stepped up to men's, and you know, my
Now,
goal.
that's freaking way different. You
Yeah,
go from
oh, yeah,
teenager.
yeah.
When I started competing when I was 16, I've done 20 bodybuilding shows, and that was the biggest hurdle. Was going from teenage
Oh,
to
you competed
men.
as a teen too?
Yo, dude, I did like freaking 12 shows all as a teenager.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Yeah.
when I turned 19 and I turned 20 years old, dude, and my first show that I did, I went up against this guy that was 35 years old, twice my size. So it was pretty difficult.
Yeah, well, Andrew Benarski, are you familiar with that name? The
Not at all.
program, the football player in the program, the
Oh,
crazy guy,
yeah,
all juiced
absolutely.
up.
Yeah.
Well, he when I was 17, he was in a teenage show. 19, he weighed in at 258 as a teenager. Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my gosh.
yeah. So, but that was my awakening to what was ahead of me. You know what I needed to do.
Yeah.
You know if I was going to compete.
Well,
in
yeah,
the
you
sport.
saw that. You're
I
probably,
was
dude, I
like,
need to step
yeah.
my freaking game up.
Yeah, so I mean, basically for me, competing is, I could probably compete in about 25 shows
25
altogether.
shows.
And, you know, I'm the kind of person that I'm used to team sports, or I even wrestled in high school. You know, and the thing is in wrestling, you go out there and you could be losing, but at any time you can pull yourself together and you can win.
Yeah.
You know, same with the boxer. You go out there and you 12 round fight, you go in 11 rounds, you're losing. Your guy comes up to you, pumps you up.
It's not
And
like
you
that
can
in
go out
bodybuilding.
there and you can just knock the guy out and boom, you won. Bodybuilding,
It ain't like that.
There's no way to come back.
You go on there, let's say you have 1% more body fat than the guy next to you.
Yep.
But you have way more muscle than him, you could still wind up losing.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
because
that's
you're just not as lean.
Yeah, I mean, you
Or
could
your
be the
tan
best
isn't
guy
right.
out there, obviously, hands down, and still lose.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
everyone can look at you and say, that guy's the best. He just missed his peak.
Yep.
Holding a little water, you know?
Yeah, because
so,
the last 3 days, you know, you didn't lose enough water, you
Yeah.
didn't come in as dry or something
and
like that.
I never, ever hit my peak. Any show I ever did, I always looked better the week before and the week
Or
after.
a couple days, a couple days
Never
after.
looked
Yep.
good on the day of the show, you know, and it's just so frustrating because
It's a
there's
pain in the
nothing
butt.
you can do. You show up, you're backstage, you go out and prejudging, and you know you're not as good as you were a week ago. What can you do? What can you? Nothing.
Nothing. You
You're
can't fight your
standing
way out
there.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't. But if there was something I could do, like give me a chance, like, you know, just
That is, to be honest with you, after 20 bodybuilding shows, that's what freaking drives me nuts about bodybuilding. I mean, I play a lot of basketball. You know, I was going to try out for a football team. I try to stay very athletic, and I like being. And I've been doing some CrossFit lately, but I like being judged based on my performance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My bodybuilding is all a show. I mean, really, it's kind
Yeah.
of a beauty show for dudes.
Exactly.
You go up there and you're not tan enough, you're screwed.
Yeah.
If you go up there and
Yeah.
you didn't pose right, you're screwed. So.
Yeah. The sport is in the gym, getting ready for the show, working out. But on stage,
That's the fun part to
it's
me.
not a sport. I mean, and people are gonna give me a lot of flack for saying that, but honestly, it's not a sport.
No.
You know, when you're on stage and you're posing, it's not a sport. In the gym, killing it, that's a sport.
Yeah.
You know, so and I've always, you know, played sports my whole life, as you.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the frustrating part. You know, is you just can't.
The biggest thing is this. You diet 20 weeks, 16 weeks. Your family's affected. Your job's affected because you're low carb dieting, always doing cardio, always eating meals, and all for that so you can be on stage for 60 seconds.
And that's all you care about.
60 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all you care
True
about.
champion, that's all they think about is winning. I gotta win. That's all that matters.
Dude,
gotta win.
You literally like put your emotions to the side.
Yeah.
You put your emotions to your side. You know you don't prioritize the way you should. So is that pretty much what did it for you? You're like, man, look, I'm just getting tired of it, dude. I'd rather just freaking get huge and freaking stay jacked.
Enjoy it. Enjoy the
it.
journey. You know, I enjoy it now. I don't have any stress. You know, I'm not.
No pressure.
Exactly. I just enjoy it. I eat what I want. I train the way I want. I look the way I want. I don't have to go by anyone's guidelines. Judges, however they think I should look, it don't matter. I look the way I want to look.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, for sure.
Awesome, man. So do you ever think you'll be on stage ever again? Just in the slightest bit. Ever be on stage, bro?
Never. Not unless I'm handing out trophies.
Hey, no.
Yeah, it's just not for me, man. It's really not. But I enjoyed the ride. I enjoy the sport. I love the sport. I love watching it. I love being around people that are in it. And but as far as me on stage, never gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, no, I understand that. Well,
what about you?
Hey,
are you gonna be on stage?
Dude, I don't know if I'll ever be on stage again. We'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. But look, man, check it out. You may not be a competitive bodybuilder anymore, but you're successful, right? You're huge, you're jacked, you're well known. So I would say that's pretty much you've won your Mr. Olympia title in the world.
Everything
pretty
that's
much,
happening
you know
for me right now, I love it. I'm loving everything,
Perfect.
every minute, every day. So yeah, I'm enjoying the ride.
Cool. Appreciate having you, man.
Brother.
Appreciate it.
All right, man.
Hey guys, thank you so much, man. Don't forget to subscribe and tune in next time, guys.